Hello everybody, today we're going to be talking about the Crystal Tool. The Crystal Tool is one of the most unique tools that Marching Mapper has, and it can create striking formations. Here's how it works. Simply just go ahead and left click anywhere after you have your marcher selected, and this is a very simple way to make all the marchers go to one point if you want to do that, or you could create a line if you have a second point. As you can see, we have these control points. We can go ahead and move them around. All right, now here's where things start really getting interesting. When you put down the third point, it becomes a triangle, and as you can see, these lines now, they turn yellow when you hover over them. And that's because if you right click, the line will disappear. It'll become this dashed line, and now as you can see, all the marchers are trying to go over here. By the way, when it turns red, that means the shape is invalid. The marchers will not be able to reach there without causing some sort of collision. So let's go over here. Let's put back this line. Now watch what happens when I click again anywhere. As you can see, we have these lines now connecting, and this is why it's called the Crystal Tool, because it kind of looks like a crystal when it's all coming together. So yeah, we can just have more and more lines moving the control points around. As you can see, it tries to create lines automatically based on wherever the points are. So if I go up here, it'll have the lines go to this point. So like I said, we can go ahead and get rid of lines anytime we want to. So if I want to make this very weird kind of like alien kind of shape, I can do this. I click apply, and bam, we have this shape, whatever you want to call this shape. This is great for making a ton of lines come together, kind of like this. This would be a pretty cool form, actually, in a show. But there's more features with this tool. So let's go back to it, the Crystal Tool, or you can press V, because it almost looks like a crystal, in my opinion. I think a V does. We also have intersect lines. So if we click that, we have this extra line down the middle now. So intersecting lines basically means it's going to ignore the boundary that the tool has set, where these control points cannot connect if there's a line intersecting. So if we click interselecting lines, bam, we can make this form. Careful with these though, because we'll get issues like this where we have some step sizes that are a little tight. So be mindful of that. I mean, this is possible. As you can see, these are real scale models. So this is possible, but it'll be a little uncomfy. It can get wild if you have a lot of points going on. So if I have a ton of points right here, already this is going to create some wild stuff, as you can see. But this is perfect because we can pick and select which lines we want removed. And then go right back there. We got this weird form now, but yeah, that's the Crystal Tool. Very powerful. It can do a lot of things. Of course, good drill design will always triumph over good tools. So make sure you're keeping your drill design tools and make the best drill you can possibly make.